Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I really hope if you're new here that you subscribe and like this video. And if you are a returning subscriber, I am really grateful for you and I'm thankful that you're here watching this, and I can't wait to get to know you better, or if we already know each other, I'm grateful to have you in my life. So today I really want to talk about mental training because it was just something that I was thinking about earlier today as I was saying my affirmations in the mirror, which is something that I started doing this month. And I've been debating on posting that video as a reel because I recorded it today and it got really emotional, and it is a very vulnerable video because every single time I do that, it's just a vulnerable thing because I'm saying things that bring up a lot of emotion. I'm affirming things that sometimes I need to hear that others maybe don't know that I need to hear. And I think that we all have those things where it's like we could really use someone just like telling us these good things about ourselves, and we kind of wait for someone to come say those things a lot of the time. I think that that's why as women, like sometimes we just always want to be in a relationship. I know that a lot of young women, they look for that because they look for that validation, or just, you know, even seeking for it in friends. However you seek for it, you want that validation. You want to be loved, you want to be liked, you want to be told these good things. But this month, since I started doing those affirmations in the mirror, it has totally changed my thought process. It has changed my confidence. It has changed even just like my thoughts throughout the day. Like, I'm not so negative in my head. I'm not thinking about who is doing better than me, or like judging myself so hard, or all of these things, playing the comparison game. Because especially since I started going to the gym, which was also this month, I've kind of been comparing myself more. It's been a new mental battle because when you start working out and you have these goals and you're new, then I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's like, oh, like I just want to be there already. I just want to hit these goals. Like, why is it taking so long? Like, it's only been 3 weeks, but you know, like you kind of want the results right now, just like everything else in life. We're very impatient. We want things right now, right? So I feel like since doing this, it's just helped me with that, and it's helped me just get out of that mental rut, you know, where you're just doubting yourself, telling yourself negative things, reminding yourself of all of your embarrassing moments. Oh my goodness, that is something that I struggle with during the nighttime. I don't know if anyone else does this, but like you think about all the embarrassing moments that you've ever had in your life, and I really need to check myself and be like, okay, like, is this productive? Is this the last thing that I want to think about before I go to sleep, or not? Not really, right? So these affirmations, I think that it helps rewire your brain. And I was just thinking today about how that is mental training, and it is hard because it brings up those emotions. And I'm still debating if I want to post that as a reel or not because it's so vulnerable and it's very uncomfortable. It's, you know, it's shadow work in a way. I was saying things like I'm breaking generational curses and just really deep things, right? And I was just thinking about the fact that so many people, they acknowledge the importance of physical training and getting stronger and being your most healthy self physically. But what about mentally? Like, when's the last time that you really made it a priority to say affirmations in the mirror for 5 minutes, or write down what you're grateful for, or listen to a personal development podcast, or read a book? Like, we don't really take we don't take mental training as seriously as we take physical training, but I think that the world is kind of starting to get there. Like, I definitely notice there's more of a trend of personal development. You want love from mom? You want attention from mom? Oh, the importance of mental training is equally, if not more important than physical training, because I think that when you get your mind right and you get into a healthy mental space, then you can push yourself more physically because you're telling yourself, my body can handle this. I am strong enough to do this. I can go to the gym, you know, I'm confident to go to the gym. I deserve to be here. My body deserves this. Like, a lot of it does start in your mind before you ever take any physical action. So I've really started making it a priority to tell myself good things and be that person for myself that I wish I had a friend to tell me every day, which that isn't anybody's job. That's the other thing. We want people to remind us of these good things, and it feels really good, you know, words of affirmations from other people. But the thing is, we all have our own lives. We're all going through our own shit, and we can't depend on someone else to pick us up and give us that, hey, you're doing really well text. And, you know, it's really valuable when we get those texts because we don't get them every day, even though we should be getting them every day from ourselves. So I think that it's really important that if you're seeing this and you feel that pull, that, yeah, like this is something I could work on. I do have negative internal self-talk. I could affirm good things about myself. I really want to encourage you guys to do this when you're home alone, because you will be surprised. I was so afraid to start doing this. I was looking at myself in the mirror and I wasn't speaking out loud. I knew what I wanted to say. I knew my affirmations that I was thinking in my head, but I didn't want to say them out loud because the power of life and death is in the tongue. And I think that we subconsciously know that. And it's scary to tell yourself when you're looking in your own eyes that you're breaking generational curses and you are the ambassador of your bloodline. Like, my affirmations are super deep and serious and like shadow work type of stuff and breaking through glass ceilings type of stuff for me. So it doesn't have to be super intense for you, but I think whatever level you're at, it will be intense for you, because it's not normal. It's not something that you were doing every day. And we never talk to ourselves like that. Like, we never do that. It's just not a normal thing unless if you're like intentionally doing this, you know? So just understand that being uncomfortable and feeling like you don't want to speak to yourself in the mirror when you're about to do it, that's normal, but push past it, do it anyways. And like I said, be home alone if you can for doing this, because it gets super emotional sometimes. And, you know, then nobody's there to listen to you. No one can hear you if you are uncomfortable or any of that stuff. So, yeah, I just think that mental training is super important and it will change your life. And I really want to encourage you guys to take it seriously and do something like journal or do the affirmations, do these things, read, personal development and podcasts, all of this kind of stuff, because your mindset determines your action. Your mindset determines how you show up in this world. And if you can master your mind, you can master anything else in life. So I am new to this journey of taking it seriously. I've been listening to podcasts, personal development stuff for a while. But when it comes to the affirmations and stuff, that is a new thing for me because it is so uncomfortable and it is something that my mind is like, no, like, we're not gonna do this. It gives resistance because it wasn't normal, right? So yeah, I just wanted to share what extra mindset stuff I've been doing that's been helping and working for me. And I hope that some of you can implement this stuff and that this was helpful for you. So that's all that I wanted to say. Also, I noticed that you can see my skin picking scars. I really want to get those tattooed. I hate them so much. They're on both of my arms. Yeah, that's another affirmation I guess I could start saying to myself. I am beautiful despite my skin picking and my scars. So yeah, we all have room for improvement. And this is just my room for improvement. And just don't compare yourself. You are beautiful. You deserve to feel confident in your skin and in your mind. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!